Hi everyone, it's Tammy Mastroberti, author of the best-selling The Universe is Talking to You, Tap into Signs and Synchronicity to reveal magical moments every day. And in this video, I am going to share with you, why do you see numbers repeating? What does that mean? Why do numbers repeat in the first place? Is someone trying to tell you something? What is the deal with that? I'm going to explain it to you in this video. In the book, The Universe is Talking to You, I share all about how the universe, our angels, our guides communicate with us, as well as those who have passed on, our loved ones on the other side. So I always say, when you see a repeating number, that doesn't necessarily mean anything to you. So it's not your birth date, it's not a loved one's birth date, it's not an anniversary, it's not anything that sort of means something to you. But it's just a number that repeats. It could be something like 222, 333, 1111, 1234, all of those types of things. It could be something like that. Or it could just be a random thing like, why do I keep seeing 2559 everywhere? It just keeps showing up for me. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything to me in my life, but I keep seeing this number. The biggest way your angels communicate with you to try and help you, to guide you, to reassure you and encourage you is using numbers. But how do we know what it means? There's two different resources that I can give you. The first resource is the internet. Just go online and type into a search engine, what does the number 2995 or whatever it is mean? Or 1111 mean? And see what comes up. There's a bunch of websites, often have similar meanings for the numbers, and trust that you'll be guided to that right meaning. The second way to know is an entire book on the subject by Kyle Gray, who I love and have interviewed for Elevated Existence magazine. He has a whole book called Angel Numbers that is a reference guide, so you can look up your number and see exactly what that number means, that he has gotten and channeled through the angels and what those different numbers mean. He even has digital numbers, universal numbers. It's amazing. So that's your second resource guide that you can go to find these numbers. But if you see a number repeating over and over and over again, 2 times, 3 times, why does this keep showing up? I hear this from people all the time. And my first question is, does the number mean something to you? If they say, no, it's not a date of anything, I have no idea, then I say, look it up because the angels are trying to get a message to you. For example, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, that often will mean that the angels are lining things up for you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, that things are going to be falling into place for you in some area of your life. So that's that example. The other side of this coin is loved ones who have passed on. So remember I said, does the number mean something to you? Is it your birth date, a loved one's birth date who passed on, your anniversary, something along those lines? Those are the types of numbers I find loved ones will use to communicate, to grab our attention, to let us know they are around. My mother uses her birth date, which is May 9th. So anytime I see 0509 or 059 or 0590, whatever that sort of has those combinations in it, I know that she's around me. And it's come in crazy ways. I share a story in the book that one time I was just walking through my bedroom and for some reason I left the cordless phone on the ground. And yes, back in the days when home phones were more prevalent, although some people still have home phones, right? But I had the phone on the ground. And I accidentally didn't see it and stepped on it. And I was like, oh, how stupid of me. And I picked up the phone and my foot had dialed 0509. That's insane, right? But that's how it works. So if it's a number that might be your birth date or a loved one's birth date or anything like that, know that they are probably communicating with you. That's sort of the two options that I say when you start seeing those repeated numbers. That's the easiest place to start from. And every time that I wind up going online and looking up a number, it resonates with me. I tell another story in the book about a time that I was worried about my business years ago, and I was like, am I on the right track? Am I doing the right things? I was about to start a new project at the time, and I was stressed out about it, and I was sort of ruminating about it in my head. I got into my car, I looked at the clock in my car, and the number was 444. Now, this wasn't even a repeating number, because I always say, even if you just see 1111, 222, 333, I always say hello to my angels when I see that on the time, because I know they're around me. But something said to me, look up that 444 number, and I did. And it specifically said the angels are around you for career. They are encouraging you to move forward. It was unreal, and I thought, this is so crazy. I then drove home, pulled into my driveway, and the song by Sarah McLachlan, Angel, came on the radio. Now, I was like, oh my gosh, this just reinforced the 444 that I saw. Plus, it's a song that reminds me of my mother, who has passed on and will use to communicate with me. So it was a double sign. Don't ignore repeating numbers when you see them. Pay attention, see if they mean something to you. Could that be a loved one who's trying to communicate that you are around? Or should I look this number up and see what the angels are trying to communicate with me? That's the best advice I can give you on repeating numbers. Yes, they mean something. Do not ignore them. That's one of the ways that the universe, your angels, and your loved ones will use to get through to you and to communicate with you and let you know either a specific message or just to let you know they're around. So give it a try. Let me know. Leave a comment below if you've seen repeating numbers or you've had some kind of crazy experience like I just gave you on the 2 experiences that I had with numbers. Let me know if you like what I'm saying and you're enjoying my videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I wish you well. Enjoy the numbers that are coming to you, and I will see you next time.